Welcome to 360 Sports and Trends on Galaxy, where we go in full 360 around the globe. My name is Manda Dlamini. I'm your co-host this afternoon. I'm not on my own. I'm with my co-host Namhla.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Indaba zanamhlanje qhazikimpahla. Yay, there's so much happening. I'm Namhla Matanabuzo and I'm here to give you the latest updates on what's happening in and around the world of sports. Babu Dlamini,
Yes.
what's up?
The PSL confirms the league partnership last night. That's a breaking story from South Africa.
Want my response?
I don't want you to your response.
Okay. It's very strategic, very strategic. And rugby, historic 100th test refereeing for Nigel Owens. Impressive.
Nigel has been going for too long, and we're happy for him because he's been the judge of the game and he's been doing excellently well, more especially on the Super Rugby, the Rugby 14s, and the World Cup as well. Another breaking story coming out of Namibia. What's happening in Namibia?
Wow, they're saying there's no professional league. They are saying no professional league. So what's happening? Like, what's going to happen? Like, I'm so confused. If there's no professional league, are they ever going to play as a national team?
We'll wait and see. We are going to try find answers on that one this afternoon to hear what is happening in Namibia in the Premier League and the national team of Namibia as well. Into athletics.
I don't know what's happening there. The oldest man that we all need to respect.
Yes.
He gets involved, he gets entangled into, such things. What's your take? I mean, we need to actually understand where he was coming from.
I've been saying this. Corruption in sports, it's so deep-rooted, it's scary. So now I think the gods of sports all over the world is coming out because it's being found guilty of what? Of colluding with dopers.
Yep.
From Russia. So we're going to find the full details on that one as well. Coming up after that, we will also check with our correspondents in West Africa.
Yes,
what is happening in West Africa?
Yes.
In football, in athletics, in rugby. I learned something, I think about a month ago, that Ghanaians play rugby now.
Wow, how?
I just came across somebody said that somebody that I know, who was a former chairman of Asante Kotoko in Ghana, he is now the president of Rugby Ghana. So it's good news for Ghanaians that they can also play rugby, because in Ghana, the only sports that they play, it's football and football and football. Yes. So now at least kids are going to have options, which I'm quite grateful for that, because now they'll have options. We are not all of us that are good in football. I might be not good in football. Maybe I can try rugby. See how I go with rugby.
And then they need to add more sporting codes. They can't just have two.
Exactly.
Yes.
Esther will be giving us some updates coming out of West African continent, including Nigeria. Lots happening in Nigeria. Good news. National team football is coming back in 2 weeks' time.
Can't wait for that. I mean, it's a much needed break.
So can I support? Last time you kicked me out. On Monday you said I must not support anything.
No, we don't support clubs. We support
I didn't say club.
Teams.
I said
no. You were supporting.
My people won. I didn't say club. I said my people won.
If national teams are not in action, we do not support. It's as simple as that.
We are in 16 countries in the African continent. I'm going to choose two countries. I think I'm going to leave South Africa for change. I'll take 2 countries. Maybe our viewers can assist me. Which country must I adopt as my national team country in this coming up FIFA calendar weekend?
I've always been South Africa and Malawi. So
South Africa and Malawi?
Yeah.
Our viewers, they'll assist me to tell me which country. Obviously, I'll put South Africa in my bulk packet. Should anything go wrong, I can be able to say, my blood is green and yellow.
So they're just there for you to
No, they are my backup.
waters.
They are my backup.
Wow.
They are my backup.
Coach Ntegi, I'm sure you've heard that, and I want you to remind this man what he just said today about Bafana Bafana.
So I think we should get Coach Ntegi.
Absolutely. We'll give him a call.
Eh?
We will give him a call.
So
soon.
we must
Next
get
week.
our friends and the friends that know friends in high places to not command him, to ask him, please ask him, to come to our studios at Galaxy Universal Network.
He is
not
one easy
Zooming, no phone calls. He must be here at the studio.
He is one beautiful human being you can ever work with. So I don't think there will be any fusses on that.
Wow. So we will see what happened on that one so that he could come back and answer this question. Because my Bafana Bafana, they're in the back pocket, but I want Bafana Bafana to be in my front pocket and my chest so that I walk with chest high, shoulders high when I watch sports. As we said that, we have a very interesting story coming up after the break that is coming out of Namibia.
Yep.
So we will see how it goes. We're going to take a short commercial break and see everyone.
I can't wait for this story. I really can't. We'll see after the break.
Okay.
Feel the heat.
Chicken portions are an easy way to feed a crowd.
I've just started to incorporate all my ingredients.
We're gonna put this inside of a hot cast iron skillet.
You want to really fill up on great protein.
It's now time to sample the chef's dish.
Look at this.
I know.
Like that.
Feel the excitement.
The chicken is on the spot.
Feel the heat with StarSat. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.
Absolutely beautiful!
This is exactly what I was looking for!
DJ Khaled!
It is a day to celebrate.
We're ready for action.
I like it when it's nice and soft. Yeah, that is nice.
How was it like growing up in Nigeria? Yes, sir, you know what it is.
Feeling is there that, you're doing something special.
Stop being so dramatic, Mira.
You should just be what you want to be.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat.
Side by side with the best leagues in the world, the PSL product prevailed. It is therefore not a coincidence or force fit that the premier football content creator, the PSL, has joined forces with the premier content platform, DSTV, to announce over and above the special dedicated PSL channel 202 on DSTV that DSTV is now the official sponsor of the PSL. This competition will be referred to as DSTV Premiership. This is a synergy that is powerful in what it brings for the supporters as the PSL continues to innovate with a quest to improve its products. It will have a full backing of DSTV, whose offering requires an abundance of local content. There is no them and us. We are joined at the hip to produce and enhance consumption of the best products for deserving supporters. Thanks to Peter Mensah and Mark Jury, who were in the forefront of identifying this perfect fit. I'd also like to thank the executive committee of the PSL and the MultiChoice Board. To all those other companies who were in the discussion, thanks for showing interest. I thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the new DSTV Premiership.
Welcome back, and that was the chairman of the PSL talking about this television company that has really gone behind the league. Mandla, what's your take on this?
Good story for PSL that they get officially another big backer, and then I will be sponsoring the league. And I think it's also an opportunity for the clubs because now they'll get more channels where they can show more games live. But my interest is to know if the money went up a bit.
Look, I think the figures should be announced today, and we will know what's going to happen going forward. But my thing is, this was the most strategic move. This was the most strategic move that any broadcaster could make. Remember, when when the league was showing on the national broadcaster, the numbers were massive.
Yes.
But now my biggest question is, are the numbers going to go up on the pay TV channel, or they will stay the same because some people cannot afford to put in pay TV? So are we adjusting the premiums? What's going to happen? You know?
Okay. What I also would like to know is, because there were a number of companies that threw their weight behind the PSL, Betway, they were the one company that I can remember, Bidvest. And do you think relationships, they gave favor to DSTV, or they were the highest bidder?
I was about to say, and it goes to the highest bidder.
The highest bidder.
Yes, because for me, we must remember that as any sport is a business.
Yeah.
So if I'm saying, if you're saying to me, I'm selling you a cup, I need to understand what's in that cup. Is it a sellable cup? Is it a cup that I can use? Is it a versatile cup or what? But now look at this deal. It's very strategic. It's a broadcaster.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And the league. Who wouldn't want to subscribe and watch football?
Now, what I also, from the interest of players, they will have more than now one station. Is the deal with SuperSport going to remain the same, or there's going to be now more channels for viewers to watch the games?
What they have done from the 1st of September, which made me realize that it's going this way, was the fact that they had broken down the channels, and each channel is dedicated to a certain sporting code. So that should tell you
within
something.
Within DSTV?
Yes,
within
that should
DSTV.
tell you something. Absolutely. They started
so
on
it's
the
been
1st
long
of September.
coming.
It's been coming. So if you, not a layman type of thing, but if you observe from a marketing point of view, you would actually pick it up that it was coming.
Now, what is going to happen now with multi-choice disc challenge?
You must remember there are contracts that are running, right? And we can't really just cut contracts because something new came up. But I'm sure there's a way of phasing out if there's a need to phase out. Maybe they will say multi-choice, DSTV and SuperSport are three different companies. So
because now there was a very good league going on in terms of teams developing their players in that under-19 league, which is the multi-choice disc challenge. So now, is that going to impact positively, or it's going to impact negatively in the clubs?
I think it's going to do positively, because remember, they're under the one mother, which I'm going to say, which is DSTV.
Okay.
So whatever you get from the top, it filters through right to the bottom. So I would like to think that it's going to affect, or it's going to have a very positive impact on the multi-choice.
So are you saying the players are going to get more exposure on the game?
Absolutely, because now every sporting code, like I'm telling you, has a dedicated channel. So that means whatever you want to look at, it's there for you. You don't have to channel hop.
I think you and I played football at the wrong time.
I know.
If players are getting so much exposure, I wish it was our era where we would get exposure as well. We can take us and lead us to the next story. Breaking.
Yes. Namibia. What's happening? I mean, you asked me just before the break.
Okay, we're basically going to try and find out what is happening in Namibia through the national team. They're supposed to play Bafana Bafana, and let's see if the players, because there's an outcry from the Namibian players that are playing abroad, that their counterparts are suffering at home because there hasn't been a league for the past 2 years.
It's a joke, right?
What do you mean it's a joke?
I mean, 2 years. Not participation, nothing, zero.
How about we get somebody from Namibia to, remember we're in the continent.
Okay.
So how about we get somebody from Namibia to try and clarify this point for us.
Absolutely.
So that our viewers, they can also get a better understanding of what is going on with football in Namibia.
No, absolutely.
I am Virgil Fries, and I play for Morocco Solos Football Club. We want football to start in Namibia. We want football to start in our country. It has been 2 years since league football has been played and our brothers are suffering. But yet, they expect us to come and play for the national team while they are doing nothing to start the football in our country. We really want both parties to come together for the sake of football in Namibia before it's too late. Football must start.
Good morning. My name is Enrico Portes, former Brave Warriors player. Today, I'd like to urge all the role players and football administrators in Namibian football to please get together and let's iron out all our differences. Football has been stagnant for way too long in Namibia. The local players are losing their livelihood. They are missing out on opportunities to come play in SA and even abroad. So please, let's put our pride aside, our personal vendettas aside, and put football in Namibia first. God bless you.
We're going to take you out on a commercial break. After the break, we have a colleague in Namibia that is going to share us with what is happening with football in Namibia. We'll
see you after the break.
Feel the heat.
Chicken portions are an easy way to feed a crowd.
I've just started to incorporate all my ingredients.
We're going to put this inside of a hot cast iron skillet.
You want to really fill up on great protein.
It's now time to sample the chef's dish.
Look at this.
I know.
Like that.
Feel the excitement.
The chicken is on the spot.
Feel the heat with StarSat. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.
Absolutely beautiful!
This is exactly what I was looking for.
DJ Khaled!
It is a day to celebrate.
We're ready for action. I like it when it's nice and soft. Yeah, that is nice.
How was it like growing up in Nigeria? Yes, sir, you know what it is.
Feeling is there that, you're doing something special.
Stop being so dramatic, Mira.
You should just be what you want to be.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat.
Hello. The fourth industrial technology era has forcefully changed how every profession has been working for its clients. The world has become smaller than what we used to think. Imagine the ease of talking to a person who is in Australia, China, or Germany while you are in South Africa, as if you're just next door. The ease that globalization and the fourth industrial technology have brought to humanity entail doing business anywhere in the world as long as you have the purpose and the means. It is our expertise as MB Chabongo Incorporated to advise clients immigrating to South Africa on various permits and on opportunities for travelers who intend to sojourn in South Africa for a longer period of time.
ayé náà ti kéré ju èyí tí a rò lọ nítorí náà ìmọ̀ wa ní ìsìlọ̀ àti òfin àgbáyé ṣe wá ní ọ́fíìsì àkókò lórí àwọn ìṣòwò ilé àti ìgbaniláyé láti gba ìwé ìrìnnà fún iṣẹ́ okòwò.
Ho MB Chabongo Incorporated re ba eletsi dinotary le basebedisi
le di-office tša rena kua Pretoria, Johannesburg le Bloemfontein. MB Chabaglu Incorporated e humanega ga bonolo go bareki ba rena. Go humana tlhagiso leseding ka botlalo re kgopela le re leletše mogala go 012 341 4187 goba le re ngwalele lengwalo tsebile go admin@chabangu.co.za. MB Chabangu.
Welcome back to probably the nicest and most comfortable show about sports. We are about to talk about Namibia. Guys, this is not a joke. This is not a it is a very important topic that you're talking about. Bafana Bafana is supposed to play in Namibia and Zambia. And guess what? Namibia hasn't played for 2 years. So what are we expecting in this whole thing? What is happening in Namibia, in the professional league, in the national team, and all of that? What's going on?
Let me try and break it down for you. The story that broke out from us in Namibia yesterday, it's a story that Namibia has announced the team that is going to play Bafana Bafana. And there's an outcry within professional players in Namibia saying, how are we going to represent our national team if we have not played professional football in the past 2 years? So this is what has happened in Namibia. There was a problem with the Namibian FA and the Professional Soccer League of Namibia. And then the Namibian FA took a resolution to expel the Professional Football League of Namibia.
Okay.
So that's where that is at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know what? What's the COSAFA, leadership saying about it? And what is CAF saying about this? Have we had anything from the leadership, like from COSAFA right up to FIFA? Have we had anything from those parties?
I don't know how they've done it, because they said there was an integrity committee, stabilizing committee that was brought into Namibia to stabilize the situation. The committee came in and it left Namibia, and there was still no professional league taking place. Then the Professional Football League there took the FA to court, and the court dismissed the matter from the Professional Football League to say they cannot interfere. It's just an issue of jurisdiction, because now it's a legal aspect between football and FIFA. Now, what players are doing, players from Namibia that are playing abroad, they've been showcasing, protesting. They are even asking South Africa to say, how dare you play in Namibia, knowing very well our situation at home, that our fellow colleagues and players in Namibia, they are not employed. They're in the streets looking, for anything to survive.
Is this a financial issue or just a political issue within the football?
I think it's more political. I'm saying this in the background. If it was a financial issue, they were not going to expel the Professional Soccer League. They were just going to have that issue. Remember, South Africa experienced that some time ago, where there was that tug of war between the PSL and SAFA. However, the gods of football came, sanity prevailed. The lines were drawn to say we have basically PSL running professional league, and then we have SAFA running a development league.
Would it then be, would I be out of line if I say to the Namibian FA, can they take leaf from what happened within our region, which is South Africa, and maybe implement on their side? Because it looks like it's something that can be fixed without going to the courts. It just needs people to sit down and have a conversation in terms of how they're going to run the football.
I think you've touched something very important by saying, what is COSAFA saying? What is CAF saying? You cannot run to Zurich, leaving COSAF, and then leaving CAF. So maybe to assist the Namibians football community, let's getting into ask COSAFA and CAF what is going on.
No, absolutely.
Let's move on to West Africa now. What's cooking? What's happening in West Africa?
I think we've got Esther with us today again.
Oh.
I think she must just be our resident person.
Yeah.
Via Zoom. And yeah, we should. Hi, Esther.
Esther.
Yeah, hello.
How are you?
I am blessed by grace, and you?
We're very good. Can you give us an update in terms of what's happening in your part of the world?
All right, let me begin first and foremost to extend my greetings to our viewers both here in Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, and the whole of West Africa, as well as to South Africa. And let me start by saying that the Ghana Premier League, let me start in Ghana, the Ghana Premier League, based on the fact that the president did lift on the ban on football-related activities, he did go ahead to mention that the league was supposed to resume on the 30th of October next month. But just this morning, with my checks with the Ghana Football Association, they've indicated that they have reviewed the date for the resumption of the league in Ghana. And they're expecting this time around to start the league on the 13th of November. That is precisely for the Ghana Premier League. Then the Division 1 will start on the 3rd of December. And then the Women's League would also commence next year on the 2nd of January. And in respect to this, all clubs have been assigned and then been told to ensure that they comply with the directives of COVID, so far as the one that directive from CAF, the one that the directive from FIFA, as well as the Ghana Health Service is concerned. And clubs have been given the mandate to sign their players and then to register them officially for the resumption of the league. And they're expected to do this before the end of October. And then again, before I cross over to West Africa or perhaps Nigeria and then other African countries, still in Ghana, and there is the expectation from the Ghana Football Association based on a revelation that they gave us, that is 360 Sports and Trends, that the Black Stars of Ghana are going to be involved in 2 friendly matches. And the 2 friendly matches are going to come off, God willing, next month on the 9th and then on the 13th of October, respectively. And they were expected to play Equatorial Guinea as well as Mali in their respective friendlies. But the information I have gathered right now indicates that the Equatorial Guinea Federation has sent a letter to the Ghana Football Association that they can't be involved in that particular friendly match because there is still restriction with regards to travel ban. And as such, the friendly match that the Black Stars of Ghana were expecting to play with Equatorial Guinea will not come on. However, the FA, based on my interview with them, have assured that they are going to add another team or perhaps a country that the Black Stars will be involved in because they need to be active before they would be able to face off Sudan in the AFCON qualifiers. And then we also have a player, who used to ply his trade in the Ghana Premier League. That is Daniel Gaza. As I speak to now, he has joined the PSL League. And I did my checks with Ashanti Gold, where he used to play before he ended up terminating his contract and then joining the Free State Stars in National Division 1 League in South Africa, where he scored 11 goals for them.
Because of time, Esther, we're going to have to try and cut you short on that one. But we are grateful to hear what is happening in the West Continent, Africa. We will try and connect with you again on next time so that you give us more stories that are coming up. It is indeed a FIFA calendar week coming up I think from the 8th of October till the 10th of October. And I'm sure there will be some results and some good games and that will be coming out of West Africa.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you from you viewers at home. We will see you again next week, Monday. Do not move.
Once again, it's been a bumper show. Thanks you. May the gods of African sports in Africa shine on you over the weekend. See you on Monday. Goodbye.
Adios.
Feel the heat.
Chicken portions are an easy way to feed a crowd.